Alright. Reverend X, welcome to Vlad TV. No, I'm kidding. But, yeah, so anyway, you see the title, right? I kind of understand why Vlad got his shit rocked, by Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of understand that, man, because and this is nothing new what I'm about to say, but, Vlad, he be stirring the fucking pot, man. He be stirring the pot. And the reason, what prompted me to make this video, right? I saw an interview he did. Well, it's a snippet of it, a clip. I saw an interview he did with some Italian guy who used to be a mob boss or whatever, named Michael Franchese or some shit. And he asked this guy about a guy he previously interviewed recently, I want to add. He asked this guy, uh, well, the guy I just interviewed, he said that you're a rat. And, the fucking mob guy, Michael Franchese, he's like, listen, I don't do beefing on YouTube. Whatever guy the dude got to say to me, he could say to my face. But when Vlad asking a question and shit, right? Like Vlad, you almost hear like you know how when you hear somebody's voice, right? You can almost imagine, you almost know what they're doing. Like you can hear Vlad, you could basically hear Vlad fucking cheesing or about to laugh, uh, uh, behind the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like he sounds almost giddy, almost happy, to be starting some shit. And this is nothing new from Vlad, but I could see why niggas have walked off his interviews, man. I could see why Rick Ross clocked this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause he over here in the interview, interviewing this Michael Frangese guy. Well, I heard that he said this guy before that I interviewed. He said that you're a rat. Yeah, yeah. And this guy, he also said you're rat. You hear how like fucking giddy he is, bro. To be like kind of stirring some shit, and the Italian mob guy, mob boss guy, he basically wasn't fucking going for it, man. He wasn't going for it. Like, dude, the niggas say he about 60 years old, bro. Anybody got a problem with what the fuck he did or said? They could come see him in person, but he said it doesn't make any sense to be beefing on social media, which I agree with that. Even though it makes great entertainment, but oh boy, was it going for it. But yeah, I understand to some extent why Vlad got rocked, and to be honest, it's a wonder he hasn't gotten rocked more often. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, the whole Tommy Sotomayor thing. Even though I don't think I'm not, I was gonna diss Tommy, but let me. I wasn't even gonna diss him. But put it this way, Tommy wasn't gonna put no fucking hands on Vlad, right? Like that whole when Tariq ran up in the studio, yeah, you dig? Like, and was, "Here, take your coon to war, cause your coon train crispy." That look, man, I'm a Scorpio, bro. Like we're very paranoid. We peep game. Like, yo, you ain't gonna tell me that was a coincidence, bro. You're not gonna tell me that was a coincidence. Vlad playing that shit. Him and Tariq playing that shit, bro. But when they did the interview years later, like 7 fucking 8 years later, and I know that you were coming here. Oh no, you didn't know I was coming here, Vlad. Bullshit, nigga, bullshit. But uh, I'm not even gonna say some shit like it's time we kick these culture vultures out of our fucking culture vultures out of our culture. I'm not even gonna say some shit like that because niggas gonna keep doing interviews on Vlad TV. But when people say agent provocateurs, I kind of understand that, man. But I understand why Ross smacked him up. But at the same time, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the nigga basically exposed Rick Ross, and we knew this, but he basically, I guess he asked a question about Rick Ross being a CO, and that's what set him the fuck off. Uh, for for Ross boys to fucking smack him the fuck up. Which, for real, if you want to be honest, that's a CO move, right? Have you basically surrounded by other guys knowing you can't do nothing and have them beat you the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? While you helpless. But, in a way, that was some sucker shit. That's some typical CO shit. But, I mean, we all knew this, but still, Vlad, I guess him and Vlad had an agreement. He wasn't supposed to ask that question. And Vlad, being Vlad, trying to be slick and try to stir shit. So, is it true that you were once a CO? You know what I'm saying? They put the beats on that motherfucker, bro. They put the beats on Vlad. Alright, it was stomping his ass. Alright, you know. But yeah, I mean, yeah, for real, yeah, you don't have the right to put your hands on anybody, man. But I'm gonna keep it real. I do wish Vlad got his ass whipped more often, man. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he would stop stirring the pot like he does. But then again, to be fair, he ain't the only motherfucker doing it. You know, you got the say cheeses and shit. Uh, when Charleston White going against somebody, you know, he's stirring the pot, man. You know, it's basically social media today. But anyway, Reverend X, I'm out.